How you doing, folks? Papa Joe here. About ready to pull my hair out. Ain't got that much to pull out. Phone took a dive on me last night. You know, there's a lot of us that joke and carry on about how these modern devices have ruined our memory and whatnot, and they have. Big time. I used to have so many phone numbers memorized, and used to have so many highways and roads memorized, and places to stop. Not a lot of the places to stop's not there no more, but the old man over there in our office, Ted, well, that's only because you want it to be. There's a little bit of truth to that. Not necessarily that we want it to be, but we allow it to happen. And we as a world are becoming mentally lazy. That's a crying shame. You know, back when I was a kid, we used to see these movies, probably as an adolescent, whatever, but they was always showing how computers would take over the world. Well, that's impossible. That ain't gonna happen. Makes for a good sci-fi movie. Look at us today. You know, there is a chance it could happen. Like it or not, I mean, it's there. Look how much the computers are actually getting involved in our lives. And down to a point that we have the big debate going on about the minimum wage, and they are having machines replace humans, literally. McDonald's is the biggest and the most, where all they have is basically humans cleaning the machines and humans maintaining the machines. It's damn near like we work for the machines now. Kind of odd if you think about it like that, ain't it? But that machine, it don't need a break other than to get cleaned or maintenance every so often, and I doubt if it really needs a lot of maintenance. They say people walk in and you order your food off a kiosk machine, and the machine starts cooking it. You order it and pay for it right there, and it circles around and goes through the whole ordeal. Wow, really? I can see where that will slow down a little bit of our fast service. I really can. But one of my pet peeves anyway is to be standing in a business. Hold on. To be standing in a business and I put in my order, I paid for my order, and I'm watching this food go out the window because they have timers on that drive-thru, and you know, we got to keep that time down. Really? What, because I walked in this damn place, it means my time's meaningless? That aggravates me, and I have commented on it before. I'll let them know quick, fast, and in a hurry. Well, why is their time more important? I came up and ordered that fish sandwich before they drove up and ordered. That should be my sandwich. And yes, I am that kind. Sometimes it's little stuff that sets us off. My phone took that dive on me. I'm trying to remember passwords and all this other stuff. And made a post about it, trying to get the information over onto my new phone. I detest that stuff. I am not the most computer literate individual out here. And I did a post on Facebook about it because I did finally get Facebook loaded up. And I was sitting here at the truck stop in the truck trying to remember passwords. Someone said, write them down in a book. All right, thank you. I wish I'd thought of that. Not. My wife does that. And over half the time, it still don't work for her. You know, because you wind up having to change your passwords and you don't wind up changing it in your book. And our bank account is one of the worst. If you haven't changed your password and stuff inside of 6 months, it'll shut you out and make you change your password. It drives her nuts. I said, I think I'd be going in that bank having to talk with them folks. But that just kind of one of them little irks. Write them down. Okay, I'm sorry, I was stupid. Thank you for telling me that. And I'm sure that ain't what they meant. But being I'm a sour old man this morning, and this modern day technology has got me aggravated, I'm going to bid on any damn thing I can. So, but it got me to thinking just how much computers has taken over our lives. And I'm one of them guys that have fought it. You know, I called dispatch and I was talking to him. He's had his phone forever, and that's why he ain't changed his phone. You know, changing everything over to a new one. I told him, I said, till 2 years ago, I had my flip phone, and I liked my flip phone. I didn't have all this stuff where I'm doing these videos and checking my email and Facebook and all that off the phone. If I want to do that, I stopped the truck, I got out my laptop. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I thought I was doing good to have the laptop. But one company forced me into it, and I liked the job, so I went there 2 years ago. Now, which brings up another thing. What the hell's this deal about you get a 2-year contract so this phone don't cost you $800 and all this nonsense, and then when your 2 years is up, the phone breaks? Really? I had just called and changed my plan, my data plan, as you know, and I told that old boy while I was talking to him, I said, no, I ain't worried about updating. I said, me and Mama's both fine with our phones. They're working great. There ain't no need in taking on more bills. And here we are literally within a couple of days, and it expires December 7th or something, you know. We're less than 2 weeks away from the phones being paid off and done with them. Or the 2-year contract, whatever. I'm like, ain't this some shit? So, to tell you, they got you coming and going. So I guess I'll be with AT&T for a couple more years, which I like AT&T. I travel all over the country, and 99.99% of the place I have service. And the couple places that I don't have service, I guarantee you most nobody else does either. Well, that's my little update for today. Ran pretty late last night because I loaded late yesterday and go ahead and comment. I hope I ain't making y'all tired with this yawning. But I loaded pretty late. Then I stopped and killed a couple hours trying to do this phone nonsense. Walmart, there who was open. You know, I've seen a couple AT&Ts. By the time I figured out my phone wasn't charging and whatnot, they was already closed, and I'm in a big truck. You can't just whip these things anywhere. So, good old Walmart. Y'all already know how much I like Walmart. Hey, they was good kids in there. They really was. And they bent over backwards to help an old guy. And one of them was having his own issues because he'd done made it up the chain a little bit. And he hadn't done on the computer the stuff that I needed done. And he was still a kid. But he elected he would go ahead and see about doing it for two things. One is just to help me because it's getting late. Turned out he got a little bit of overtime over it, which he said they'd gotten a lot. What's coming on the holidays? And Walmart's worried about these kids getting overtime? Really, Walmart? Get off your damn wallet and pay your people right. It's one of the things I don't like about Walmart. They're so damn worried about them making their profit. You know, all this great profit for their investors. How about letting your people that's doing the work make a living? But, and he also wanted to get his hands back in a little bit to keep updated on how the stuff works, which a good supervisor should. You know, how is he supposed to run that electronics back there? He's the manager back there. How's he supposed to run that electronic manage it if he don't know how to do the work? You know, one thing I've been taught over the years that a good leader can do whatever job he's asking you to do. So the feller was on the right track. Then the guy that actually does the work, he finally showed back up, and he had other stuff he had to go be doing. And he didn't just take over, he let the manager continue to do it. And he would give him a little bit of guidance once in a while. So it still turned out to be a long night. And I couldn't fuss and carry on with them kids. You know, they was doing what they had to do, you know, in the pace that Walmart system and AT&T computerized system would allow it. So it is what it is. Alright folks, I just wanted to vent a little bit, carry on and update you on what's going on. The broker on this load, when we got the load, he commenced to telling how it was yesterday it loaded between 1 and 3 o'clock. Well, I was at the house. I have no desire to get up and run into a place, show up there at 12 or 1 o'clock because I like to be early, and then find out that my appointment really ain't till 3. So now I set up here an extra 2 or 3 hours when I could have been at the house making the wife mad. So I called them, and lo and behold, my appointment is at 3 o'clock. And we will work you in if we can. But it's the end of the month, no guarantees. I didn't go in but an hour early. I showed up 2 o'clock. Well, brokers also showing that This load has to be up yonder by noon tomorrow. Well, I didn't get out of my shipper down there till damn near 5 o'clock. Time I got my wagon weighed, reweighed it, and adjusted my weight and all this good stuff, it was well after 5. It was into the rush hour. I'm on the southeast side of Houston, so I have to literally go all the way through Houston to head up North 45 during rush hour. Gotcha. And these people gave me less than 36 hours to run it. Or, well, less than 48 hours. It's over 1,200 miles. It's right at 1,300 the way I'm going. And I could have shaved 60 miles off of it if I wanted to run 75 through Oklahoma and all that. And I elected to stay on the interstate. Thank you very much. But y'all know I ain't got a problem running the back road. However, so I called dispatch this morning and let him know I was having them phone issues, and send me a text updating the music information and all that stuff. And he did, and he gave me the phone number to the receiver. Because I'm telling him, I said, dude, if I remember correctly, it's like noon. He checked, and sure enough, it's 7 to 12 tomorrow. It needs to deliver. And I'm like, dude, I don't see it happening. No, he did some of that computer trucking. And, well, it'd be close, but you might make it in there. So we ain't talking about my half-hour breaks. We ain't talking about me stopping to fuel. We ain't talking about traffic. I said, that's a real big maybe. So I called up the receiver. Lo and behold, they receive 24/7. He said, if it ain't Monday, you get right in and out. Monday mornings are a little bit bad. All right, thank you. You know, really? Okay, 9 hours and 30 minutes. I got a half hour to take off. So I'm fixing to fire the beast up and get my final stuff ready to go. I don't know what that is, but I'll figure out something. Alright, folks, that's just me rambling on this morning. Don't mind me. Hey, remember, God loves you, and so do I. Modern technology sucks. Write down your passwords in a special book. Have you ever put something in that safe place? You know, I'm going to put it over here. I don't know where it's at. Did you find it later? Y'all have a good day. Bye.